D.C., you had some record snow over the weekend. 8 inches fell in the district, and more snow's on the way.
We're going to take a look at the players for this weekend.
It is a 1-2 punch of cold and snow and eventually some wind.
We're going to see a mixed bag of precipitation with this storm.
Blizzard warnings in effect for parts of California.
When I say blizzard conditions, this is like beyond. This is like blizzard on steroids.
This same storm is set to make Sierra Nevada look like a snow globe.
Up to 6 feet of snow falling over the Sierra Nevada, for instance.
But when we factor in the snow that we've already seen, it really adds up.
There will be an increased risk of avalanches in the region.
And this is going to be a major all-out winter storm system.
So we know this is going to be a snowmaker.
Very significant disruptive snow.
With the snow coming and going.
Blockbuster snow totals are likely with this system, especially through parts of the Northeast.
You're going to get hammered, okay?
Big snowfall.
So keep that in mind, alrighty?
The trigger for such headlines is a sudden stratospheric warming event that happened just before Christmas.
Wow! Happy New Year! I make sure I'm prepared so I will never become a victim of the storm. But first, always be prepared.
Better to stay home, of course.
Potentially very disruptive weather, this one.
We don't want you to let your guard down.
And just continue to produce snow after snow after snow.
Wave after wave after wave.
This is a Thor News presentation.
Deal with it.
Hit the button, baby.
And things are looking pretty unsettled and wintry.
As always the case in weather, each event is different.
This could be the biggest snow yet for a lot of cities.
But the one thing that's quite clear with this storm that's coming is that the snow rates are going to be incredible. It's going to be 1 to 3 inch hour snow rates.
And then here's the heaviest area in this dark blue. As we head eastward, you can see that.
Where you see the darker shades of blue, there is the potential for 1 to 2 feet of snow.
But there's more. But wait, there's more, as they say.
Look at the storm max for AccuWeather. Someplace we get 40 inches of snow. That would be up here across north central Pennsylvania or New York, southern New York State.
We're going to throw even more snow on top of that.
North of this line, north of Interstate 80, there may be 15, 16 inches of snow, all the Poconos, all of Interstate 80, places like State College, and then across into northern New Jersey may get that thump of heavy snow.
Blizzard conditions are possible Friday night and Saturday through parts of the plains.
12 to 24 inches, 6 to 12 to the south.
Or you can calculate it yourself. If you notice any sagging, severe leaks, or it makes unusual sounds, your roof could be in danger of collapsing.
Very significant snow indeed. You can see it's an unsettled picture and a cold one as well.
Not only are we looking at a snow component with this, but also a severe weather threat. That's for Friday night down to the south. Dallas, Austin, down through San Antonio, and really along the Gulf. Watch out. You're going to see thunderstorms in the forecast.
Also that transition zone where there will be sleet and also some freezing rain where you see the pink.
You can see how it moves from the middle of the country and then tries to track off to the northeast.
Let's talk about ice because that is going to be a threat. So there's a look at your probability of ice with this storm through the weekend.
And then in the wake of the storm system, look what happens.
Flash freeze can be very dangerous. It happens when temperatures take a sudden and dramatic dive.
The cold coming behind the storm is also going to have a huge impact.
Really comes blasting in.
Temperatures from the Central Plains to the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley will plummet to single digits and teens immediately after the storm.
Even areas that get rain with this storm, there will be a rapid freeze.
And it can happen just that fast. Heavy snow and cold temps could down power lines and lead to outages and pipes bursting.
These storm systems are going to cause all kinds of travel delays, not only on the highways, airport closures, all kinds of a mess.
Urban flooding and some coastal concerns as well.
You can see a little something for everybody.
That will pretty much shut down travel.
Here's the big picture.
So this is going to be a nasty system.
So start planning now.
So get ready. This is going to be a fun snowstorm. Then we get another one behind it. There's a lot going on. This weather pattern is just crazy.
And believe it or not, the snow is really piling up.
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, watch out with this system.
Not only unsettled and wet, but also very windy conditions.
We are going to be dealing with gusty winds on Saturday. That's when we'll see the worst of it. Winds gusting over 30, 40, and even upwards of 50 miles per hour.
This storm, here it goes.
So some very bitter weather is on the way across the USA and Canada.
Hello there. The first thing to say is that there is a lot of uncertainty about the outlook. The forecast has changed.
And the uncertainty and why we still have a lot of uncertainty.
This is panning out to be a tough forecast for the Northeast in terms of models and their confidence.
And the different computer models are in disagreement.
Forecast model data is changing.
Models' confidence is low.
More likely, perhaps, but there is considerable uncertainty.
We are adjusting according to atmospheric conditions.
But once you get into this big undulating pattern, the weather patterns at the surface get blocked.
Next weather system is arriving in the Pacific Northwest, so some wetter, windier weather around here. Still very unsettled, though, further north for Seattle and also for Vancouver, with some more rain in the forecast.
We are stepping up our game.
So you know exactly what you're getting into.
Very significant.
Well, can't say we weren't warned. Visibility could be affected with blowing snow. This is something we'll be perfecting.
So romantic.
Don't be scared.
Stay cool.
We are going from cool to downright hot.
I'm trying to return to normal. How's the atmosphere doing? Oh, it's unsettled.
So here we go again.
If it's happening in a galaxy, then toys all over it. Hurricanes, solar flares, Planet X. How humanity's gonna destroy itself at each other's necks. Yeah, I don't know if you know this. No, I don't know if you know this. Oh no, it's always baby. Oh no, it's the one baby. Oh no, it's always baby. Oh no, it's the one baby. You know I'll be there when you need me. I don't know if you know this. Thor News is for winners, and that's why you're here. So stick around.
Hit the button, baby.